like, what? Because it just felt like something like off Lifetime, because she was just like standing there with the bag, like, here you go. They wanna know. Pull out the coupe in the lot, coupe in the lot. Buzzing out the coupe in the, pull out the coupe in the lot, coupe in the lot. Buzzing out the coupe in the, pull out the coupe in the lot. Damn feel, I'ma get lazy. Coupe in the lot, your deal, get the trigger like she said the nigga so I'ma get lazy. What's up, Danny gang? Welcome back to our channel. So y'all, I wanted to come really quickly and just give y'all a story time about my car being broken into. Before I get into the story time, I am now accepting members of the Danny gang. We just surpassed 18K. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. We're on the road to 20K, then 50K, then 100K. Let's get it. So if you guys watched my vlog from Monday, I kind of touched on how my vehicle was broken into this week. And you guys all said that you wanted a story time. Y'all know I don't do many story times on my channel. So yeah, I was like, let me come real quick so that y'all could get a banger every day. This is just my jacket. It's literally 5:07 a.m. So I got up, I worked out, I got ready for the day. I think I'm gonna put my hair in a puff because my curls looking lackluster.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But I think I'm gonna put my hair in a puff. And I usually leave for work by 5:45. So it's 5:08. So I got a little second to talk to y'all. But I'm so excited. Thank y'all so much, because literally there would be no Danny J TV. There would be no book hauls. There would be no keto. There would be no what I eat in the days without y'all. So thank y'all so much for giving me 18K. I'm going to be doing something major at 20K, which I feel like we can reach within the next couple months. So yeah, thank y'all so much. But yeah, I'm now accepting members of the Danny gang. So if you're feeling me and you keto, you like my what I eat in the days, you want to see them keep coming, then go ahead and press subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you're a lifetime member. But the only thing you got to do, and I'm sorry, but we got to fight. So put your fists up and let's get it. I got to jump you in because I need people in my gang that's going to have my back, because, I mean, everybody just got to know how to fight, okay? So let's get it. And you're a lifetime member. Period.
Okay.
So anyway, guys, let's just jump to the story time because I really don't want this video to be too long. So anyway, last Tuesday, I walked outside because y'all know I go to work dumb early, like at freaking now, 5 a.m.
Jesus Christ.
So I get up at 5 a.m. I leave my house by 5:30, 5:45. So nothing different. So I end up getting dressed. I did my everyday morning routine, and I end up going outside to the car. So I park my car outside, like kind of off to the side, so I wasn't alarmed or anything. Now, my car was locked. I literally lock my car every single time I get out of it. Like, I never forget. I just don't. I live in a very good neighborhood, and I still lock my car every time. So I know my car was locked. So anyway, I went outside and I unlocked my car. And when I unlocked my car, I just plopped down because, like, again, I wasn't thinking nothing. I just always plop down in my seat. So I plopped down and I end up sitting on a bag of chips. And I'm like, a bag of chips? I'm like, what's going on? So it's early, y'all. So I'm just thinking, like, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I ran out here last night and got something, because I keep a bag of chips and a whole bunch of other things in my console. Because if y'all don't know, I commute to work most days. I used to take the train and stuff, but since it's gotten colder and people are getting sick, I have been driving. So I'm the type of person, I hate traffic. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. So I keep a bag of chips and like some other little snacks in the middle console to keep me busy, like gum, chips, you know, things to chew on while I'm in traffic. So I end up sitting down and I plopped on that bag of chips. So I went like this and I picked the chips up and I was like, what in the world? So I end up just putting the chips back in the middle console because, again, I'm thinking I'm tripping. So as I start looking around my vehicle, I start seeing like papers on my passenger side floor, and I see my glove box open, and then y'all know how you have the little glasses thing, the little thing that you can pop and put your glasses in. I end up seeing that open, but I wasn't, I was still thinking I was tripping because I saw all of that. But I also had my Cash App card and like a credit card, like inside of the, like where I put the change. That was still there. So I was like, if it was a thief, I'm sure they would have took my Cash App card and my credit card. Still there. So I continued to look around, and I wish I would have took video, but I was so just off and had to get to work. It was raining. It was just a whole lot of, and I just kind of picked the stuff up. So anyway, I'm looking around my vehicle. Everything is pulled out of the glove box. Everything is pulled out in the middle console. The little thing where the glasses go, that's open, but my insurance card for my vehicle is still there. It's just, everything is just like all around. So anyway, I start looking around, and I'm like, okay, do I want to call the police? And then I was like, well, my credit cards and stuff are still here. So I'm just like, what the freak happened? So by this time, I noticed I just have like on a t-shirt. So typically I would leave, like, this is my jacket. Typically I would leave my jacket in the car, because a lot of times when I get home from work, it's no longer as cold as it was. So I leave my jacket in the car so that I can just put my jacket on once I get in the car, so I don't have so much stuff that I carry in the car, because I got my backpack, my gym bag, my lunch bag. So I just leave my jacket in the car. So I'm looking around because it was cold and rainy that day. So I'm like, I knew I had 2 jackets in the car. I had my bubble coat and I had my black cardigan. So I look around me, and I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking, and I don't see him. So I'm like, yo, this is weird. So I run back upstairs, and I look in my closet, and then I look in this chair, because typically when I get home from work, I put my jacket on this chair. Everybody got that chair in their room that just collects things. So this is my chair. And I freaking thought that I must have left it here, and sometime I'll hang my jackets up. So I looked in the closet, and they were not there. So I end up just grabbing like my olive green jacket that's not even heavy, but it had a hood. So I end up grabbing that and running back downstairs, because like I gotta get to work. Like, I'm late. So I wish I would have got some video. And next time something happens, I will. But y'all know when something's happening, you don't really think to pull out your phone and record. So anyway, I put everything back where it was, and then I go on about my way. So later that day, I end up texting my roommate, trying to see, like, did anything happen to your car, whatever case may be. And she was like, no, nothing happened to my car. Da, 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 da. Okay, so time goes on. I get off work, and I'm talking to my roommate, and I'm like, yeah, like, this crap was weird. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what all was stolen, because again, it's my vehicle. I don't know every single thing that's in my vehicle, because it's my vehicle. So I don't really feel like I have to know, like, where everything's at. So anyway, I ended up showering, trying to settle down from the day, because the day was crazy. And my roommate texts me, and she's like, hey, come downstairs or whatever. So I'm like, okay. I went downstairs, and she handed me this white garbage bag, and she was just like, here you go. And I'm like, what's going on? So I peek in it, and I see my cardigan, and I'm like, what in the world? And she was like, yeah, your cardigan was on the side of the house by the air conditioning unit. And I'm like, what? Because it just felt like something like off Lifetime, because she was just like standing there with the bag, like, here you go. And I'm like, what is the dead body in there? Like, what's going on? Because it was raining, so it was heavy. So anyway, that came back that maybe like an hour or two after I got home. I got that. So then I go back upstairs, and I'm in my room, and I'm just trying to figure out like everything that happened today, trying to put everything together. And then next thing I know, I get a knock on my door, and I'm like, what's up? And I'm handed my wallet, my black purse. And inside my wallet is literally my whole life. So inside my wallet was my social security card, was my, it was a gift card for $50 for Target. Oh, I need to spend that. It was a gift card for $50 for Target. All my medical and dental, all my insurance cards was there. So I was just like, this is weird. So apparently my roommate had put out kind of like a bolo, like be on the lookout of my items because I described my items. But the crazy thing is, y'all, I didn't even know that my old wallet, because that was my old wallet, and it was probably like under the seat. I didn't even know that was there. So I legit didn't even know I was missing my social security card and all that. I didn't even know I was missing it because I typically don't keep that in the car. So I thought it was where I keep all my important paperwork in the house. So I'm so grateful that I got that back. But anyway, an officer had came and gave my stuff back to me because my roommate had put a bolo out like in the neighborhood, like the chat rooms and stuff, saying that I lost my stuff, my car was broken into, my jackets were gone, etc., etc. And it was a police officer. Mrs. Officer, it was a police officer that brought my stuff back. So it was like, knock on the door, and it was like, oh shit, like, what did I do? It was like, Miss Jackson. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, here's your stuff back. So it wasn't that entertaining of a story, y'all, but it was just a freaky thing because my doors was locked. What we're thinking is that some kids in the neighborhood probably broke into the car, or they was just like pulling on doors the night or the morning, the wee hours of the morning, and end up just trying to have some fun. Because like I said, if it was an adult, I think they would have looked thoroughly. They probably would have popped the trunk, and then I'm sure they would have kept my credit card, Cash App card, social security card, gift card. Like, that social security card is the most powerful thing you could steal. So the fact that everything was just given back, well, it was found strode around the police officer's front yard that lives like a couple houses down. So it was strode across their yard late that evening before he brought it back, before they brought it back to me. So it was just a weird thing, and I'm just so grateful that I got everything back. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was going through a lot, but y'all, I'm just grateful I got it back because, baby, if they would have stole my identity, would have been a wrap for Danny J. But no, yeah, so I don't really know who did it. I'm assuming that it's kids. I live in a super safe neighborhood, so I just don't understand. But since then, we have upgraded our camera system. We have a camera now pointing at that spot, and then we have the Ring installed on the door, and then we have some other cameras that are motion, and they rotate in the front, in the top windows of the house. So we good. Who gonna pop me? Who gonna rob me? Who you know? God. No, I'm playing. But yeah, so anyway, guys, it is literally 5:20 now. I gotta get on the road to get to work because I think I gotta stop and get gas. So anyway, I love y'all. I know the story time wasn't the most entertaining, but y'all wanted to hear it. Just know that I'm safe, that I'm good. I'm going to watch my surroundings, and I'm just going to take better precaution of everything that's going on. And yeah, if y'all made it all the way to the end of the video, go ahead and drop the little sun down below because it's 5:19 a.m. and we're up. And I'm doing a story time just for you. So anyway, I love y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be dropping what I eat in a day, because when you're seeing this, it's Thursday. So yeah, make sure you come back tomorrow, 8 a.m. I'm dropping a freaking what I eat in a freaking keto day. It's still March Madness. We grinding. I got on a scale this morning, and I was already down 1.5 pounds. So let's get it. I love y'all. Drop the sun down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Put live from the internet, signing out. Back to you, world.